Welcome back, Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, classic slash non-classic. This is episode number 397 and Doubleshot number 320. Okay, two trades. First up, Batman Superman Volume 5, Truth Hurts, containing issues 21 and 27. There are two arcs in here. First is the Truth Hurts arc where Superman meets Batman. Well, Chappy Batman. And you can kind of throw those four issues between issues 44 and 45, Action Comics Volume 2. And you have a three-parter where Superman teams the Batman family to stop Vandals, one of the Vandal Savage's many plans leading into Savage Dawn. Written by Greg Pak and artwork by Adrian Sayoff. And yeah, there's actually several different artists in here. Cliff Richards, Yaudre Clare, Howard Porter, and Jack Herbert. Also in the four-parter, we have a guest star appearance by Aquaman in his outfit that he wore during the very brief Cullen Bunn run, which I reviewed that run in the one trade that was collected, and it was actually pretty good. Yeah, that particular thing was just tying into what was going on in a particular book. Yeah, it seems like almost at this point in time, anytime Aquaman showed up in our book, it had to be mentioning what was going on in the pages of Aquaman. And plus, this four-parter was simply Batman and Superman go down to the Gotham Underground to stop some underground barbarians. That was really it. The other ones did what they did with Vandal Savage, but I kind of enjoy both stories for what it is. I know my friend Tivia didn't like this particular one. He said, "What the hell did I just read?" He said, "For this one, Action Comics, The Truth, and Superman Wonder Woman, Dark Truth." I enjoyed it. I know he didn't enjoy it, this particular trade. But I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Actually, a pretty dang good artwork in it. Alright? Next up is Batman 66, Volume 5, containing issues 23 to 30 of the 66 series. Last trade to collect this one because the series ended this particular one. And with this particular one, we see the first appearances of several different Batman villains in this continuity. Obviously, in the cover, we see the first appearance of Solomon Grundy and Clayface, along with Poison Ivy, Bane, Killer Croc. I think who else made a first appearance in here. Oh yeah, Killer Moth. Yep, Killer Moth did too. And one of the issues, it kind of seemed like it was, I don't know what the writer was doing. It kind of seemed like he was trying to pull something from the dark side of Batman, basically with the whole bat thing and them coming out of nowhere, which is odd. I don't know, maybe it took place early in the career. This was Digital First comic. There were several different writers on this book. You have, the writers are Jeff Parker, who's usually the main writer of the series, with Ray Fox, Gabe Sarra, and Lee Aldred. I think that he's probably related to Mike and Laura Aldred. It might be their son, or it could be like a cousin, who knows. Artwork in here is done by Brent Scornover, Giancarlo Carzono, John Benov, Lucas Kenner, Ty Templeton. He also did Batman Adventures. Batman Robin Adventures. Scott Kolowick, Dean Hospital, Jonathan Case, Michael Aldred, and Craig Restu. Mike and Laura Aldred did the cover for this and the covers for the actual series. Yeah, he did all the entire series, but he didn't do all the interiors. That was done by various different artists. But this is just pure fun. If you want something that's not dark like some of the other books are, if you want something for kids to read, I recommend the Batman 66 stuff. This is just pure fun. Even though that some people like myself probably wouldn't enjoy the camp, but for this series, it works. Now, the series was ended, and now he's just doing various crossovers. I mean, since the series ended, he had the Green Hornet team up during the course the series was coming out, but since the series ended, he's had a few team-ups. First with the event, I think it was first with Man from U.N.C.L.E., then it was Mr. Seed and Emma Peel, basically from the British TV show The Avengers. No, it has nothing to do with Marvel's Avengers, except that they couldn't call themselves The Avengers for comic form because Marvel owns the rights to them. And those characters are owned by Boom Studios, the comic license. I believe they also own the rights to Man from U.N.C.L.E. Currently, right now, Batman 66 is crossing over with Wonder Woman 77, which I'm thinking that's not a bad idea. Now, someone's thinking, okay, it's already crossed over with the Avengers, it's crossed over with the Green Hornet, it crosses with Man from U.N.C.L.E., and it's currently doing Wonder Woman. Like, what show should it cross over with next? My honest opinion, I think it should cross over with the original Star Trek TV show. I mean, it would work. I mean, these shows existed back in the 60s, and it would work in a comic setting. I mean, yeah, Batman, this particular series crossing with the original series, not the J.J. Abrams crew, the original from the 60s. That would work. I would ask Mark and Drago ask about this, but he's not going to be. He's not. I'm going to make Orlando tomorrow, and he's not going to be the day I'm going. But I would probably recommend put on Twitter, like put down below what crossover would like to see Batman 6's crossover next after they finish up with Wonder Woman 77. Me, Star Trek. But what other TV show basically would you also like to see the series crossover with? I mean, one thing nice with the last issue is that they actually have basically Batman, Robin, and Batgirl fighting pretty much like every single villain who showed up in the series. It was kind of similar to that of the terrific trio, the terrible trio. Yeah, it's funny to show these guys show up, and this is a funny line: Bat villains attack. Look.